What's up guys, SkittleRampage here. So you guys wanted more, so today we have more Funko Pops going down in value. So let's check it out. Hey guys, welcome back to another video and happy Friday to you guys. I do hope you're enjoying your day today. So we have more downtrending Funko Pops. Basically what this series is we talk about a few Funko Pops that are going down in value due to the circumstances around that specific character. Now, if you happen to also like Funko Pops that go up in value, I do actually do those style videos as well. And as always, if you guys want to contribute to these videos, drop a comment down below of a Funko Pop you've noticed either going up or down. So before we jump into our selections for today's video, we do have our question of the day, which is, do you own a Funko Pop in your collection that has two different eyes? And I'm gonna go with Obanai here from Demon Slayer. So I'm gonna go ahead and level with you guys. I am not feeling 100%. I'm feeling more like 60, 65% because I was talking about a couple days ago in a video that I was starting to lose my voice a little bit, and it does in fact seem like I am at least a little sick with a cold. So I've been sneezing all day. So I apologize if I sniffle or clear my throat or anything like that. I'm gonna try to keep it down to a minimum. First up, let's start off with a big grail that is a very fun pop. So we do have Super Shadow from E3 here. So current estimated value is about $740 on Pop Price Guide. However, I did actually look at recent eBay sales, and a lot of them have been around the $400 range all the way up to the $600 range. And here's an example of some current listings as well with this one. There are a few different ones at $600, as well as we do have one on a current bid at $170, and then a bunch of people do have some of their shadows at over $1,000. So given there are still a lot of high listings for this one, it was kind of hard to gauge a current price. I wouldn't really say he's at $700 if he's been selling well under that, but at the same time, there's only so many of these available on eBay right now and other places that eventually once all the lower ones are bought up, that's what's going to be left. But at the same time, current sales are much lower. So if nobody's going to pay that $1,000 price tag, it could eventually come down. So I recommend shopping around for this one, though we do also have a brand new Super Shadow 2-pack coming out that was announced back at Camp Fun Days. So that could be contributing to this one. And here's a look at that 2-pack that does include Super Shadow as well as a regular Shadow. So very interesting there because that new 2-pack glow in the dark, might I add, has an extra feature, exclusive 2-pack. Looks very similar to the E3 one. So that new 2-pack, once it's officially announced, whether it's a Comic-Con exclusive or regular exclusive, it is a big contributing factor to the future of the original. And I don't want to say just because it's an original piece and it's a big grail and limited that it won't go down in value due to this new 2-pack. Anything can really happen here, so only time will tell. However, I would like to also mention that we have been starting to get more and more teasers for Sonic 3, and Shadow will be a main character in Sonic 3. So his regular pops are probably going to go up, so I recommend maybe to try to find a good deal on those. And it's possible this Super Shadow might fly up as well. Maybe we'll see a Super Shadow appearance. Who knows? Sorry, that was very long-winded, but that was a lot of information I was trying to communicate to you guys about this situation with this pop. Now, moving on for WWE, since this was requested, we do have Bray Wyatt here. A few weeks ago, I did actually put him in an uptrend video because he did pass away and then his pop was going nuts. And I kind of put a little warning in that video saying that eventually those prices are going to come crashing down. And they did. So currently he's still at about $125 in estimated value, though all the recent sales that I did find in November, just like in the last 2-ish weeks, have been around $69, $53, best offers except around $50, $89, $75. So I would say this one's more around the $60 to kind of $80 range, definitely not $125 anymore, but you will still see some very high listings over $100 for this one. I think Yuffie wants to say hello to everybody, so say hello. No, you can't climb, but say hello. She wants the microphone as usual, but hi, Yuffie. But yes, guys, this one is definitely on its way down. How far it will tumble down, only time will tell, just because he did pass away, and I don't know if we're going to get any more pops of him. Moving on to some anime ones, we do have Armored Luffy here, the Funko Shop exclusive chase. So currently sitting at $105, but based off recent sales, I'd say this one's more around $75 to $85 right now. And of course, it originally came down from that like $150 range already. And on the right, there are recent sales in the last 2 weeks of $84, $74, a bundle for $110, $89, $71. But yeah, like I said, about that $75 to $85 range. So if you shop around a little bit, you can definitely get them a little cheaper. Now, speaking of One Piece exclusives, we did have the Armored Chopper Chase as well. So this one's definitely one that fell down from grace. As you can see, when it originally released earlier this year, it was all the way as high as like $350. And then you can see over the year how it tumbled down to the $150 range for a while. And then here it is at $85 in estimated value, but it's actually even lower than that. I'd say he's more around the $70, $80 range, as you can see with those sales on the right. Now, what happened with these Luffy and Chopper chases was solely restocks. That's just what happened. In-store restocks, online restocks, all this new stock introduced in the market, people kind of reselling, quick flipping, it starts tumbling down those prices, and this is what happens. Unfortunately though, whether you paid $200 for this pop or $80 now, it's really hard to tell with Funko Shop exclusives because some they still haven't even restocked to this day that we thought would get a restock. And then some of them, like the armored set here, have restocked. So it's just so random that it's hard to tell. You can get a general idea because there have been so many restocks, especially on the chases, but still. Because like you think, with Armored Brooks still pushing like 230, 250 range, that these ones would have stayed up there, but they just didn't because Brook didn't get the same kind of restock that these did. Maybe eventually he will, but as of right now, he didn't. So it is definitely wild to see him up there and these down here. Either way though, if you don't own this Luffy or Chopper, this is definitely great news for any One Piece fans. You can get them roughly half off of what they originally used to be currently. Next, we do have the Beast Titan from Attack on Titan. So currently showing $170. However, definitely not accurate. He's more around the $120, $140 range, as you can see recent sales. $100 sale, $140 sale, another $100 sale. And a lot of listings are around that $120, $140 range, so that's kind of where I gauge the prices next to the sales. And with Attack on Titan officially over and us not getting any more content for a while, a lot of the Attack on Titan pops are probably going to start going down, with the exception of a select few, depending on what happened to their characters, of course, in the anime and the ending. But yeah, this has happened actually multiple times with Attack on Titan because they drew out the ending so much that the pops just went like in value. That's what happened with those because we had so many final parts, everybody kept thinking this was going to be the end. So the pops boomed up, and then here we get like another couple months break, so they boomed down. And then they boomed up again with the ending, and now they're booming down again. It's nuts with this set. So especially with the Attack on Titan set right now, make sure to be doing your research because Pop Price Guide is definitely inaccurate. And here's another inaccurate one that I wanted to mention in this video as well, which was Colossal Titan. As you can see, he's showing $330 in value. Recent sales have him more around the $120 range, a lot of $120 sales on this one. And granted, there are fakes of this. However, I highly doubt every single one of those is fake because a lot of the current listings as well that I've been seeing have been lower. You do have some people charging $250, $275. There are always going to be higher listings depending on what a person feels that pop is worth. But unfortunately, this one is just not even worth more than $200 right now. I don't know why Pop Price Guide hasn't updated in a while, but it's definitely not 300 plus. And I did genuinely think that a lot of these Attack on Titan pops were going to boom much more than they did when the show officially ended just a couple weeks ago, but like I said, the ending was so drawn out that nobody really cares anymore. Plus, it's also very likely that Funko will be dropping another Colossal Titan in updated mold in the future from the final season. So in reality, this one is a really good price right now, but you're gonna have another option available in a couple months most likely. Again, like I said, just make sure to be doing your research on these Attack on Titan pops before you buy, and make sure they're real, of course. Now, the final one we do have to show off today is the Freddy Funko as Dumb and Dumber character in the blue tuxedo here. So estimated value is showing $90. The fact that this one was even at 300 plus at one point is just kind of insane because it's been at like 50 to 100 for the rest of the year, but it's more around the $45, $60 range right now, as you can see with the current sales. $50, $45, a $26 bid, $60, $54.99, $40, $32.99. So yeah, this one's about half of what it actually is. For any Dumb and Dumber fans, this one's not too crazy popular, but it was worth mentioning. Well guys, those are all the selections that we have for this week. I could definitely include more in these videos, but I don't want to stack like 10 to 20 in one video. I like to spread it out a little bit and give you guys a chance to kind of go hunting right now, and then the next video you can go hunting for those deals as well. So if you guys are enjoying these videos, please do leave a like down below. It lets me know and I can pump them out a little bit faster, hopefully. I also do want to say a big thank you to everybody who did submit a selection for this week. And as always, let me know if you're on the hunt for any pops that we did showcase in today's video, or if you happen to own any of these. I am going to end off the video here though, because it's 3 a.m. and I have wedding tastings in like 7 hours, and Bailey's going to kill me if I don't go to bed. I want to end it off by saying a big shout out to all the amazing Patreon supporters of the channel. You guys are truly amazing for supporting myself and the channel. If you guys are interested and want to check out the Patreon, the link is down below. We have a Patreon-only Discord where we share a lot of information, news, restocks, updates, links, and more. And lastly, make sure you follow me on all my social medias at SkittleRampage over on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and my Facebook page so you can stay up to date. All right, love you guys. See you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Bye.